Well, hey everyone, how's it going? So in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to remove the hood on my 2008 Grand Prix GXP. This pretty much applies to all of the '04 to '08 Grand Prix, and in fact, it's pretty generalized for most hoods out there. The design really hasn't changed over the years, just maybe how it looks, but essentially what you have is you have a hinge that attaches to the fenders that the hood attaches to, and really that's it. Now, the only other parts to a hood is you've got your heat deflector, the insulator, but really there's not really that much to a hood. Now, I will say that when you are installing your hood, you may need to make some adjustments. Now, I went ahead and marked my hood where I'm actually going to be hopefully lining it back up. But you can see here that these holes that are here are pretty much stationary. So you stand a pretty good chance of putting it right back the way that it was, but it's always a good idea to mark the hood exactly where the hinges met the hood. And it's always possible that you have to make some adjustments. This project does require two people. It is just basically impossible, and I'm sure there's one or two of you out there who say, oh no, it's not, but it's basically impossible to grab a hold of this hood all by yourself. It's wide, it's heavy, so the best thing you can do is get a friend to help you. It'll take no more than 5 minutes to get the hood off. It doesn't require but a couple of tools, and once you have it off, then you have a whole bunch of room to work with under your vehicle, depending on what you're doing. In my case, I'm actually pulling the motor and transmission out of my car. So, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take your marking tool, whatever you're using. In my case, I'm just using a red Sharpie. And you're just basically going to mark where the hood meets, just like that. Now, of course, you're going to need a little bit of adjustment. You're not ever going to get it perfect, but that's about as close as I need. And then you can just mark part of the side here. You just need, like I said, a little bit, not all that much, just enough so you know exactly or approximately where the hinge is at, and then do the same thing for the other side. Alright, so you'll see right there's a little retainer clip right here. Just get a flat blade screwdriver, pop it up underneath there, just like that. And what that'll do is that'll release the shock so that you can lift the shock out. And with your partner on the other side, you can go ahead and bring the shock back, but you want to hold the hood so that the hood doesn't drop any. Remember, this is the only thing that's actually holding the hood open right now. So make sure you have a good hold of it, and then just bring the hood up a little bit, and the shock will come right out. So with your partner on the passenger side, you want to go ahead and remove the two bottom bolts, and then you want to remove the top bolt on the passenger side while your partner is holding up the hood. Then you can come back to the driver's side, and you can release the top bolt and then release the shock, all while holding the hood. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and release the shock. Shock is down. Now you grab the hood any way you want to, and then you just lift it up and carry it away. Okay, so you can see that the hinges, of course, flapping around. You've got your shock here, and so everything is apart right now. And I have the hood standing up on cardboard so that I won't scratch the paint. But again, always recommended that you have a helper for this. It's pretty much impossible to do yourself because the hood is so wide. So, all right. If you have any questions, definitely let me know. It's a pretty easy job to get the hood off. Getting it on is pretty much exactly the same way. It's just going to take some adjustments. And if you marked where the hood, you can actually see basically where the hood is. And it's probably not going to need any adjustments whatsoever. But minor adjustments might be necessary even though the holes are already there, just because it may not fit in exactly how it came out. That's just that's a pretty common thing. So, but I have everything marked, and you can see where they painted this, so it's going to be hard not to be able to line up the hood. So, all right, if you guys have any questions, definitely let me know. Take care.